What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you want up to 60 free stocks, Moomoo is going to give you up to 60 free stocks when you open a new Moomoo brokerage account. If you put $100 in that brokerage account, when you open it, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. If you put $2,000 in that brokerage account, when you open it, they're going to give you 25 free stocks. And if you put $5,000 in that brokerage account, when you open it, they're going to give you 60 free stocks. Limited time offer, so don't delay. Act today. Get yourself down in the description box. First link, click on that Moomoo link. Open up that Moomoo account today, fund it, and go get you some free stocks. Well, guys, today is the start of another wonderful week. Last week, I planted quite a few seeds because y'all know I like fruit. So the more fruit, the better. This week, planted some seeds on Friday. And the reason I planted those seeds is because on June 11th, 2025, we got this May CPI inflation report coming out. And I wanted to get ahead of that report because I think, in my opinion, inflation will probably tick down. Now, again, I am no expert here. I'm not trying to tell you guys that's a guarantee. I'm just telling you what my little belief is. It may happen, it may not, but I believe it will. So I went ahead and wanted to plant some seeds on Friday to be in position to be able to take advantage of any type of rally on Wednesday, just in case CPI inflation ticked down in May. I think that'll be a catalyst for the market. So for me, it was an opportunity to get in position early. So I'll be close eye on the CPI inflation report on Wednesday. So also I wanted to mention to you guys, hey, I've been hearing a lot of chatter online about the right way to invest, what you should be doing to invest. And again, like I've always told you guys, if you've been rocking with me for any period of time, you know I've told you, you got to decide your investment strategy. I can't decide it. Some other cat on YouTube or any other social media platform can't decide what your strategy is to build wealth. Only you can decide that. Now, that doesn't mean you can't watch people and get, ideas, best practices, what's working for them. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with gathering information in order to make a good decision for you and your family. But ultimately, that is what it should be, in my opinion. My opinion should be, you should be looking to gather information and then come up with your own conclusion. Put your plan together and do the things that you need to do. Now, for me, my plan is pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and dollar cost average in to my favorite ETFs and my favorite individual stocks for long-term wealth building growth. That's it for me, right? That's my long-term strategy. My short-term strategy is just, I'm going to buy companies and move in and out of those companies on a short-term basis in order to create some FCF. But those are my strategies for paper assets. I also have another strategy, which is my business, right? I'm going to continue to work my business and over the next 10 years to continue to build wealth through my business. Right now, I'm currently not buying real estate for income because interest rates are too high and it just doesn't cash flow. But if rates come down, at some point in the future, they will. And if I'm still in the business of wanting to buy real estate, I'll buy real estate again and put tenants in it. Because I've done that for 25 years prior to, not buying anymore over the last 4 or 5 years, right? So I have my strategies down pat. That doesn't mean I don't tweak them and move around things a little bit, but ultimately they're my strategies. I came up with them and I'm happy with them. And I would recommend you guys get out there and do the same thing. Figure out what works for you. If it's not paper assets, no big deal. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's real estate for income. Maybe it's precious metals. I don't know. But do something in order to put yourself in a position where you can ultimately get to some type of level of financial freedom so that you ain't got to work for the rest of your life. That's my only ask of you, just to consider that. I'm not an expert here. I make mistakes investing just like everybody else. But what I try to do is when I do make a mistake, I try to learn from it and not repeat the same mistake. And I'm hard-headed now when it comes to my short-term investment strategy, because I've made the same mistake several times. But ultimately, it's my mistake, is what I'm trying to get you to understand. I don't blame anybody for the mistakes that I make. If I made the mistake on information that I was out there, absorbing, I absorbed that information, I made a decision, it wasn't the right decision, I can't then go back and blame the information. No, I blame me, because the information didn't make me do anything. I did it. So just ultimately take responsibility for the things that you decide you want to invest your money in. If you do make a mistake, learn from it and keep moving. Because ultimately, like I said, in my opinion, that this financial freedom thing is about passive income. And we got to figure out a way to be able to make this passive income. And that's the only thing, in my opinion, that keeps us financially secure, is having some level of wealth, which gives us some level of independence. And the independence thing is where you want to be ultimately at the end of the day. Because what if you lose your job? What if you get sick and can't work? What if an emergency pops up with a family member or a child or something like that? That's where this wealth thing comes in, guys. It helps you resolve some of these things that pop up when money is needed to help resolve it. Now, again, y'all know I've always told y'all money ain't everything. No, it's not. But it is nice to be able to have a level of wealth. So if you do hit a financial bump in the road, you're able to get through that bump in the road. So think about that. You guys continue to do what you feel like you need to do to put you and your family in a position. I'm going to do what I feel like I need to do to put me and mine in position. I do have a financial community on Patreon called the Wealthbuilders. And in that community, we talk about these things that I'm talking about right now in this video. And when you have a couple thousand people in your financial community, obviously you got a wide range of experience in there. And again, none of us are experts or anything like that. We're just regular people out here sharing ideas with each other to help each other build wealth and get to that freedom thing and that passive income thing. So if that's something you think you want to be a part of and try us out, all you got to do is go down to the second link in the description box, which is my website link. Click on it. It'll take you over to my website. And then when you get in the website, you're going to see some digital products, like 10 of them. I call them big boy blue chip digital products. That's my terminology for them. Check them out. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff in there that can help you, in my opinion, increase your financial literacy. The more confident we are, guys, with our money, I think it gives us an opportunity to be better with that money, to invest it better. No guarantees, but it'll at least give you some level of financial literacy, which is what we need, right? We don't need to be experts at anything, but just a level of financial literacy that'll keep us confident. And then after you check out the digital products, click on that join button, that membership button. It'll take you over to Patreon, and consider joining us on the Wealthbuilders, man. We'd love to have you. Like I said, if you want them 60 free stocks, or really up to 60 free stocks from Moo, you know what to do. Get yourself down in the description box. Click on that first link, which is that Moo link. Consider opening up your Moo account, funding it, and getting yourself some free stocks. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. You can see it in your mind. You can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.